It's in the game.
The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Fresno State's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Graham. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Makes the catch. It's Sutton. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake on first down. Brings her in the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And we're able to get him down.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They stop him right at the 24. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Marshall.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Play action here on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Martin. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Oh, what a move. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Throwing off play action. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. So they retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sutton. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. He brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Williams. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Looking for a gap. It's Williams. He picks up the 1st, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense brings him down.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Offense facing second and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
On the run, it's Wallace. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So remember, they missed the field goal earlier. Now they're going to go for it here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Allen. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's brought down there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Here's the option play. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Right, so it's first and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Graham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Martin. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That's caught. It's Flanagan. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tackle, but first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Sutton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
He finds some space. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Movement here from the tight end. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Goes out the stiff arm. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punting ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Allen. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play with good coverage that time. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's short. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. Man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Punt near the sticks. It's Flanagan. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurd. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, what a job by this offensive line. I know the quarterback threw it, but give the big fellas a lot of credit. He sat back there all day working through his progressions and eventually finds his target for a touchdown.
They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Short throw complete to the tight end. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Oh, and he fumbles.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's short. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Marshall.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Pass interference. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Marshall, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Martin. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.